I've heard a lot of guys tell me stories about missed opportunities. Give them confidence to know exactly where public and private property boundaries are and know exactly where they're allowed to hunt. I don't think it's worth going without a map like this, just because if you miss an opportunity like that, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. My name's Siegfried. I'm the founder of onXmaps. Throughout my life, I've been using paper maps trying to figure out where I am. And over the years using them, I finally just had the realization there's got to be a better way to do this. Well, I've heard a lot of guys say that, it's the biggest game changer for them.
I just got a quick glimpse as I was walking by. There's a couple of cows on that far hillside down towards the bottom. I'm assuming there's probably a bull with them this time of year, so let's just sneak over here and get behind these trees and see if we can't glass and see if there's something we select down there.
So he's behind that tree right now. Oh, there he's coming out. Holy cow. Look at him. Oh, that is a slammer. Whoa. That's what we're looking for. Now we gotta close this 500-yard gap somehow. We've taken it upon ourselves to create accurate land ownership. Everyone's always wanted to do it. I mean, everyone's known for years and years and years that land ownership, we should have maps of land ownership, but no, it's been a challenge to keep them updated. Your BLM maps are 5 to 10 years out of date. And I think we're finally far enough into the digital age where we can actually say, yes, we're going to create accurate current land ownership maps and keep them updated. Take a quick peek, just to look. Peek my little head up. He must have been bedded right there on the end, in the dirt. There he is, hey, up top. Let's get down and see if we can't get into those trees. He's up behind that big group of trees. He's massive. There he is. You think we can find that big one from yesterday?
He's right in where I saw him last night. He was right up here, so he might be one of the ones bugling you're hearing up here.
Hunting means a lot of things to me. I think there's something inside of me that there's just a primal instinct that kind of comes over me that it makes me want to pursue that animal. The wind is just really light.
late, but it's dropping down. That's not a big enough bull, I don't think, right there. It's too far anyway. Here comes another one. Why is there not the big bull with him, with all those cows? That was a pretty cool experience. A little midday action. Oh yeah, wow, there they go. Getting out of Dodge. I think that lead cow smelled us. It's also a challenge to me. I think it's incredibly difficult to pursue bull elk. So just the challenge of it really gets me going and gives me drive. That's a good bull. Oh, the bull is bedded down on the bank. Big bull. Her bull's getting a little upset about these guys. A little too close. That's great. We better get going. Okay. Let's just kind of make our way up through the timber up here. We got great wind and right there. Get down. There's one right here. Coming up. Coming up the road. I just want to be out there and close to them. Even if I don't shoot one, I think the experience of being close to them a few times is worth the trip and worth the effort. An awesome experience to be able to pretend that you're one of them.
While Eric may have ran out of time, 100 miles to the west, Rob Hart from onXmaps is just getting started. And the whole state of Montana is full of bugling bulls.
That's a good bull. There's another bull right there too. A week before hunting season, we had 5.5 inches of rain, so everything's greening up now. This one's all in the back of those. It's always about that last hour of the day, and that's when the hunting's really good, is the evenings and in the mornings. Yeah, there's like 30 coming up. You see them here? We should have a whole parade of
think they realize the game's on, and it's just hard to get these bigger bulls to come in.
There's this certain, I don't know, passion that you can feel with anybody who elk hunts, and the truth is it's infectious. I mean, elk hunting is different. It's one of those things where there's only about 10% success rate in Montana. You know, getting a 700-800 pound animal right up in your face, I mean, what's not to love about it, really? And the truth is they're not an easy animal to hunt. When you're behind a bow versus behind a rifle scope, right? I mean, being able to be that close to an animal is, I mean, it's just, there's nothing else like it in the world, to be honest. I think it's all of that, you know, the hiking 5 miles in to get them, just being able to be out there and like actually interact with them. I mean, it's kind of unique. It really is unique to a lot of things. It's much different than I think than a lot of other big game hunting. Every day we get those customer testimonials, and every day it just reassures the fact that, you know, I'm in the job that's satisfying to me, that makes me want to go in every day, every night, and every weekend whenever I have to go into the office. I mean, just being part of onXmaps is actually something that I feel very fortunate about. So the fact that you can make a job and make a living, you know, helping people enjoy their pastimes, I mean, it really couldn't ask for anything else. Hoping to catch them coming out. They are bedded down in the shade up there, so probably in like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, they'll get up, start moving around, start feeding, and so we should be in place by then. So I'm hoping just to get in front of one and ambush one.
I just want to make sure nothing bugling up here. I thought I heard a bugle up here, but I think this is where they're at. Straight that way. Get you at that last big tree here on the left.
couldn't find the arrow, so he couldn't really take a look at what signs were on there, whether it was blood, whether there was some guts on there, what exactly was on there. So yeah, I actually was very nervous.
It looks like it was a clean pass through, so we're trying to find the arrow right now. I had him, it was about 43.
I think it's still in him.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime you're putting a bullet or an arrow into an animal, you hope that you made the right shot. So absolutely, I was nervous, and I didn't see the animal go down, so I put a little bit of nerve in me.
We're tracking him. We just found a little bit more blood. We found some blood as he came into the trees. We actually saw in the video that he had bumped into a tree. I thought I was hoping he was just gonna be dead right there, but
He's here.
sounds like we got him. Sweet. Let's go take a look. Oh, I didn't hit him by much. Oh, that's about as good as I got.
I mean, these things are amazing. A 700-pound animal, I mean, when you walk up to it, you can't really appreciate it. Even from 40 yards, you realize how big they are, but when you walk up to this animal and you see just how giant this thing is.
We were lucky. Everything in hunting actually does take a little bit of luck. Yeah, I'm just excited about this. This has been one of my best experiences in hunting that I can ever think of. So again, thank you guys, thank everybody.
But really about getting out with friends and hanging out and just being able to be in nature and being close with wildlife, man. So that's why I do it, that's why I hunt.